Hi guys, so I was at the dermatologist yesterday to have my moles checked, which I do every year because I'm covered in moles. And if you haven't done this regularly, you really should, because skin cancer is one of the growing causes of death in young people, and we all get way too much sun. But when we were there, we were discussing my skin, and I just wanted to give you a quick update because you usually don't see it. My skin has been pretty bad throughout the last months. First it was the pregnancy and the hormones, but that should be back to normal by now, but it's still acting up, and I get those big cystic spots around my jawline and down here, and they never really come to head, and sometimes they come and then I pick them, but they never fully heal, and if they go, they leave these marks, hot pigmentation, and they are angry and inflamed and they hurt. So she gave me some new medicine. She gave me that one. It's the Epiduo, and it contains adapalene, which is a third generation retinoid, basically vitamin A and benzoyl peroxide. It's much more potent than any you can get over the counter, and I'm going to incorporate that in my skin starting from now. Another thing that's new in my skincare routine is the Clearasil Ultra Acute Spot Gel. And I was looking for the Daily Clear Clearance pads because they contain a lot of salicylic acid, but I think they discontinued, at least I couldn't get them anywhere. And that one contains as much salicylic acid, so I settled for that one instead. Oh, and it does contain alcohol as second ingredient, so it is quite drying. And I'm back with more makeup on my face and more skincare goodies to show you. They asked me whether or not I wanted to try the Dr. Duve skincare line, and Dr. Duve is a German dermatologist, so this is a doctor's brand, and I had heard of them before but never really tried anything, mainly because things like this eye cream are way more than €100. And I went for the boosting eye cream with a retinol because I have always wanted to use a retinol around my eyes because I love my acids. The triple peel treatment glow skin with AHAs and enzymatic peelings. The boosting face cream with growth factors and hyaluronic acid, and it's not that big, it's that kind of packaging where half of the tip is packaging. And this might be a little too rich for me. I don't know whether my skin will get drier now that I'm using this retinol, but my mother kindly agreed to be my guinea pig so I could review something for you dry-skinned or more mature ladies out there. Some more pixie goodies. The Flawless and Poreless Primer, because someone must have heard that I vote to start using primers. And the Sheer Cheek Color, the Sheer Cheek Gel, which is something like a stain and supposed to look very natural. So yeah, whoops, my son's trying to steal the package. Honestly, it's so sad that we decided not to show our children on camera because my son playing with the box is just the cutest. I mean, kids and cats love boxes. Oh, no, that mom. Rain, rain, go away. It doesn't. It's been raining for 3 days straight. And this is where the vlogs get a little boring because I'm not outside doing any fun stuff. It's November. I'm just trying to work on the blog whenever I have some spare time, and otherwise spend time indoors with the kids. So I thought I'm going to be updating you on my reading material. I don't read half as much as I used to, and I would love to blame it on the kids, but I think it's much more down to running a blog and a YouTube channel and watching hideous amounts of YouTube videos every day. If I would spend that time reading, I'd probably go through 3 books a week, but priorities. But these are the books that I managed to finish within the last 3 months. The first is by Yasmina Khadra. It's called The Solos of Kabul. And I love reading about foreign countries. And that one plays, as you can tell by the title, in Afghanistan. And despite being called Yasmina Khadra, the author is actually a man. He's an Algerian army officer, but he chose a nom de plume, a female one, to avoid having his manuscripts proofread by the army. He lives in France, and that one is a heartbreaking love story. Really, really heartbreaking. I was in tears. And it is as well a great picture of the current situation in Kabul and Afghanistan, something that we know way too little about. The next one I finished is called The Swimmer, and it's by Shusha Bank. I don't know how to pronounce her name right. And it takes place in Hungary in the 50s. And it tells the story about the leftovers of a family after the mother left the father and the two children. And yeah, the way their life has lost the focal point and the different ways to deal with it. And that was pretty hard to read for me because, yeah, I have children of my own, and the thought of leaving them behind was, oh, again, I was in tears. I feel I read a lot of books like this in the wintertime when it's already grey and depressing. Kind of reflects my mood. I tend to leave the more easy and light-hearted ones for the summertime and spring. Are you the same? Yeah, I haven't told you yet, but it is official now. I'm going to start a new job at the beginning of December. I quit my old job because, yeah, I loved working where I used to work, and I loved my co-workers, and I loved my boss, and I loved everything about it. But it's about in 1 hour's drive from where I live now, and I used to work part-time and still worked 70 to, yeah, about around 70 hours per week. So that's just not manageable with two kids, and I want to be home more and spend more time with the kids and not run around on the weekends and stay in late, yeah, just not see them. So I made up my mind. I got a great job offer, something that I've never worked in and don't have clothes for, and yeah, I'm going to see how I like that. And the great thing is I'm going to work 40 hours a week. I'm going to work full time, and I'm going to go home in the afternoons to spend time with my kids, and I'm going to be home at the weekends. Yeah, but that means that I'm going to start earlier than I was supposed to. I was supposed to stay home until March, and it's pretty hard to leave my son that early. He just started crawling, and he's just the cutest, and I'm going to miss him to pieces, but yeah, I think it will be great being out there with more adults and talking some adult stuff that's not just about the kids and diaper changing and teething, and yeah, and it's an excuse to get up and wear makeup every day. And there really is a pretty slow month when it comes to events and anything like that, like the in-between season between fall festivities and the Christmas parties. But today I'm going out with a friend. By out, I mean go out for a coffee and maybe some shopping. And I wanted to show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing black skinny jeans by Oasis and a black cashmere jumper. And because it's freezing outside, I paired it with a flowy, spice-colored cardigan that I got from H&M. And I'm going to get the award for the world's worst blogger because I totally forgot to bring my camera. But I'm going to insert some snaps. Basically, we went to TK Maxx and yeah, just shopped around because it's just me. I can spend hours in there because there's so much stuff, and yeah, the makeup aisle, and my hair so flat. And the makeup aisle and the beauty skincare department, a really dangerous place for me to be. But I did not pick up any skincare, even though I had a few things in my hand. I put them back because I really need to get through more of my stash before my products go off. I found the jumper, thick knit jumper, and some underwear, and I'm going to show you the things I got. This is the jumper, and I'm going to insert the cutaway. It's a little loose because I picked up a size 12 or a 40, European 40, but I like them to be loose so I can wear something underneath when it gets really cold. And then this lacy detail bra and panties, which I will, for obvious reasons, show no cutaway of. Exciting things are about to happen. We are off to high tea. It was a birthday present for my mother, and it's over there. And we're going to meet with my godmother and her daughter, and both are British native speakers, so I'm going to be even more embarrassed to vlog around them than I am vlogging in public. And most of them don't want to be on camera, so I'll see what kind of footage I can.